One of the most trusted names in residential security, Kwikset, part of Assa Abloy, a leader in access control, is out with a new smart lock. Welcome back to Techstination. I'm Fred Fishkin. Joining us from Kwikset is product manager Charlie Dougherty. Hi, Charlie.
Hi, Fred. Thanks for having me.
Well, great to see you once again. And you have a brand new smart lock, the Aura Reach. Tell us what some of the things are that make it unique.
Yeah, so we're really excited to get the Aura Reach out. We announced this in a big way at CES this year, the Consumer Electronics Show, earlier in January. And this is really our next solution for the smart home shopper who's looking for a Matter-enabled lock. So where we launched the Halo Select last year, Halo Select was unique in that it had Wi-Fi connectivity as well as Matter. So it was really up to you as the purchaser to choose which connectivity worked best for you. Whereas this lock, the Aura Reach, only has Matter over Thread connectivity along with Bluetooth if you did want to manage the lock from your phone. So very much designed for the smart home that's converting to Matter, already has a few Matter devices in the home. This is going to be a great solution at a very attractive price point of 189.
And Matter is a standard that was developed really industry wide, I think, or at least many in the industry have are on board with us. So tell us what that means for consumers.
Matter is you nailed it. It's something that's been supported by all major smart home platforms. It's also been widely adopted, particularly in the smart lock space, as we're seeing more and more locks start to roll out with Matter support. And th the beauty of Matter is that it really simplifies the whole intercompatibility question. Does this device integrate with this system? All of those questions where maybe in the past it was a little tricky to find the answers to those. You had to look at the different badges that were on the packaging and really try to through some hoops to get a system together that all kind of plays nicely and can all talk to each other. With Matter, all you're looking for is that Matter logo. And if you see that on the box or you see the word Matter compatible, you know that it's going to work with any other Matter device you have in the home.
And that means the smart home gear that people may already have are going to work with this, right?
Yes, and another good point to add there is that the last couple generations of devices that some of these major smart home ecosystems have been putting out. So, for example, some of the speakers, the smart speakers, and the smart displays, from Amazon Alexa or Google Home or Apple. The last couple generations, so this is going back, five-ish years, have all tend to included Thread radio in the device. And as long as your device has one of those Thread radios, our lock is going to be able to speak to it, and you'll be able to set up our lock. So there's a good chance you've already got a compatible hub, we like to call them, in the home already.
Terrific. So lots of versatility here. And this can unlock completely hands-free. Tell us how that works.
Yeah, that's correct. So this one has a geofence auto unlock. It works phenomenally. We've done a lot of testing with this one, getting feedback from consumers, tuning the way that we handle geofencing to make sure that it's accurate and reliable. So as you approach your front door, you're returning home. We know that you've left the neighborhood, so that's one kind of gate that you have to cross first, is you need to actually leave the neighborhood, and we have a defined area that we've set up around your home. You get to configure this in the app. And once we know that you've left and you are in fact actually returning home, it's not just a quick walk to the mailbox, for example. If you have actually left the neighborhood and now you're returning back to your house, once you get within roughly around 30 feet, we'll go ahead and start that auto unlock process. And by the time you actually reach the front door, the lock should be unlocked for you.
Very handy, I guess, if your arms are full of supermarket bags, things like that, right?
Exactly. It's one of our most loved features, I'll say.
Tell me about the installation here and what people should know. Some people may be intimidated by the idea of installing a new lock.
Our installation is one of our pride and joys. We like to say with Kwikset, we really have thought through the installation process. We have an interactive guide that we provide to the consumers in the app. So once you unbox your smart lock, you're going to go ahead and download the Kwikset app. Very easy to get going. We've got a QR code there. You just get the app onto your phone, hit a couple buttons to begin adding the device to your Kwikset app. And once you get to the installation process, we walk you through every step of the installation. It should only take, 5 to 10 minutes for an average installer, someone who's never done a smart lock before. Shouldn't take you more than ten minutes or so. All you need is a screwdriver. And throughout the installation process, we also provide troubleshooting tips on each screen. So you can watch an animation, see how the particular step is supposed to be executed. If you have any questions, there's a good chance we've already answered them for you on that screen. And then we've also got, domestic 24/7 support as well. So if you need to give us a call, we're more than happy to help you through anywhere where you're having a bit of trouble.
And what should people know if they're leery about trusting an electronic lock here? There is a backup, right?
Yes, yes. So good. You hit on a couple points here. So the first is people always ask, what happens if my batteries run out? Am I still going to be able to get into my home? The answer is yes. We've included a physical keyway on our lock. We always include a physical keyway on our electronic locks. And the beauty of that is, if you have a backup key, you can go ahead and enter. The other great part of our keyways, specifically with Kwikset, is that we have a technology called Smart Key. And so Smart Key allows you to rekey your lock yourself. So another added benefit there, in just a few seconds with a tool that we've included in the box, you can take any other Kwikset key and you can go ahead and rekey your front door so that it matches all the other locks around your home. So very convenient value there in our keyway. And something that we want to continue to provide, even if the lock does have an electronic access method. We want to keep that keyway on there. The other thing that I do want to call out with security for electronic locks, we do pass BHMA grading. So BHMA is an independent standard that you need to go through strenuous testing to pass. And it's kind of like a peace of mind as a consumer. If you see that a lock has passed BHMA testing and is officially certified by BHMA, that's another thing you want to look out for. Have they actually gone through the necessary steps and received that certification versus, is it a lock that maybe tested to the same standards but did not actually get certified? With Kwikset, we pride ourselves on passing BHMA grading. So that's another reason that you can trust our locks. Those go through a very strenuous test that involves sledgehammers. It involves hundreds of thousands of cycles on the lock, as well as even cybersecurity testing as well. So there's a whole bunch of things that go into a BHMA certification, which our Aura Reach has.
Just terrific. So tell us once again about the pricing and availability.
So $189, very attractive price point for this lock, a great entry level lock, or also just for someone who is shopping for a Matter lock to kind of complete their smart home system. This is a great option for you. I did compare it to the Halo Select earlier, which is, maybe more of a higher tier lock that had Wi-Fi connectivity as well. For many smart home shoppers looking for Matter, you don't need Wi-Fi connectivity. You'd rather use the Matter over Thread connectivity. There's benefits there with battery life. So you're going to get roughly double the battery life with Matter over Thread than you would have gotten with a Wi-Fi connected lock. So even for someone who is a little bit more advanced, this is a great solution. And this lock is available now. It's available in all major retailers, including Home Depot, Lowe's, and Amazon.
For more info, where's the best place to go?
Best place to go would be kwikset.com slash aura dash reach.
And Quick is Kwik, if you're not familiar with it. Charlie Dougherty, thank you so much for spending time with us.
More than happy to do so. Thanks for having me.